Imagine a world without conflict, a world where disputes are solved through calm conversations, empathy, and understanding. Sounds ideal, right? Yet throughout history, humans have waged war over land, religion, power, and even ideas. Why is this? Is it just politics, greed, or circumstance? Or is there something deeper in our minds that drives us toward violence? Today, we'll explore the psychology behind war, the human instincts, and the social dynamics that have fueled conflicts for centuries. Evolutionary perspective. From an evolutionary standpoint, humans are wired for both cooperation and competition. Early humans fought to protect territory, secure resources, and ensure survival. Tribal loyalty meant survival of the group, not just the individual. Anthropologists suggest that our brains evolved to detect threats, outsmart rivals, and defend our kin. While today we live in cities, our ancient instincts haven't disappeared. They've just shifted into complex social, political, and economic arenas. Wars at their core often reflect this primal urge to protect and dominate. Fear and threat perception. Psychologists emphasize the role of fear in conflict. Humans have a tendency to exaggerate threats, especially when those threats come from the other, people outside our immediate group. This is called in-group versus out-group bias. When a group feels threatened, economically, socially, or culturally, leaders can manipulate that fear to justify aggression. Fear creates a sense of urgency, making violence appear necessary. Essentially, we go to war because our minds are hardwired to protect, even if the threat is exaggerated or imagined. Aggression and the human brain. Our brains have specific structures linked to aggression. The amygdala, responsible for processing emotions, reacts strongly to perceived threats. The prefrontal cortex, which governs rational thinking, often struggles to override these impulses, especially when fear, anger, or hatred dominates. Combined with hormones like testosterone and stress-induced cortisol, humans can become highly reactive, seeking dominance or revenge. This biological wiring explains why even highly intelligent societies sometimes make irrational, violent decisions. Social influence and group psychology. War isn't just about individuals, it's about groups. Social psychologists study mob mentality, conformity, and obedience, showing how ordinary people can commit extraordinary acts of violence when influenced by authority or peers. Think of the classic Milgram experiment. People followed harmful orders simply because a figure of authority told them to. On a larger scale, governments, armies, even ideologies exploit these tendencies, convincing citizens that war is necessary, moral, or even heroic. Group dynamics can escalate conflicts quickly, turning fear and anger into organized aggression. Ideology and moral justification. Humans need a reason to justify the horrors of war. Ideology plays a critical role. Religion, nationalism, political dogma, or even abstract notions of freedom can provide moral cover for violent acts. This is known as moral disengagement, the process of convincing ourselves that harming others is acceptable or even righteous. Propaganda amplifies this, portraying enemies as evil, threatening, or less than human, which reduces empathy and makes war psychologically easier to wage. Revenge, pride, and honor. Many wars are fueled by pride and a desire for revenge. When an individual, group, or nation experiences humiliation or loss, the psychological need to restore honor can override rational decision-making. Psychologists call this the cycle of revenge, which can perpetuate conflicts for generations. It's a powerful motivator because it taps into our emotional core: anger, shame, and the need for social validation. Once revenge becomes the focus, negotiation and compromise often become secondary. scarcity and competition. Another major driver of conflict is scarcity. Humans fight over resources: land, water, food, oil, and even ideas. Scarcity triggers competition and can amplify existing prejudices. Psychologist Muzaffar Sharif's famous Robbers Cave experiment demonstrated this. Two groups of boys developed intense hostility over limited resources, even when they had no prior conflict. Scarcity activates survival instincts, turning ordinary disagreements into violent confrontations. The role of leaders and manipulation. Leaders play a critical role in escalating or preventing war. Charismatic leaders can manipulate emotions, control narratives, and unify people under a common cause, even if that cause leads to violence. They often exploit fear, pride, or ideology to galvanize support, creating a sense of us versus them. Understanding how leaders manipulate psychology helps explain why some societies are more prone to war while others maintain peace. The dark side of human nature. War exposes the darker aspects of human nature: aggression, greed, fear, and tribalism, but it also reveals resilience, cooperation, and strategic thinking. Psychologists study this duality, emphasizing that while humans are capable of extreme violence, we also possess the capacity for empathy, negotiation, and reconciliation. Awareness of these psychological tendencies can help us understand the past and perhaps avoid repeating it in the future. Conclusion/reflection. So why do humans go to war? The answer lies in a complex mix of biology, psychology, culture, and circumstance. Fear, aggression, scarcity, revenge, ideology, and social influence all play their part. But understanding these drivers doesn't make us helpless. It empowers us to recognize triggers, question authority, and seek peaceful solutions. War may be part of our history, but knowledge of the human mind gives us the chance to choose a different future.